Well, a rolling road here. This is the Hornby one. I believe this is a good buy. It's very useful for testing and for programming DCC locomotives. However, there's some things you can't do with it. You can't access the wheels and the pickups while it's running. Now, what about cleaning the wheels? Well, one alternative is to use the Pico wheel cleaner. So that's in a Pico servicing cradle, just a piece of foam. You could make one yourself. And there's the Pico version. A brush at one end, a metal contact and scraper for the other end, and I've made it a suede brush cleaner. However, with a DCC locomotive, if you get some intermittent connection, you're not able to maintain good connection with one of these, then depending on how the Loco chip is programmed, it's going to stop, wait while it goes through the acceleration process. So another servicing tool that I've made up is this. It's a piece of blue wire. On one end there are spade connectors. Now I've cheated. You see the spade connectors look as though they're colour coded. However, the colour coding on these spade connectors that you can buy with a cheap crimping tool are actually associated with the size of the connector itself and the size of wire they take. So if you need to colour code them, I would guess you needed coloured heat shrink sleeve to go over the ends. Properly, you should find out what size wire you need, what size connectors, and then fit the right colour in the right place in the crimping tool, otherwise it's not going to be crimped up properly. At the other end are some small solder-on crocodile clips. These are very useful. I think that they were designed so that you could get access to micro circuits before they were even too small, but are very useful because it's possible, without interfering with the locomotive, to get these in and connect them to some of the pickups, so that you are going to be able to supply a constant current to the locomotive so that the wheels will turn, so that you can apply some cleaning device to the wheels and therefore clean the wheels. The other way is just to turn them through a quarter of a turn, clean them, another quarter of a turn, clean them, and that's a bit iffy. The modern controllers seem to have these push button connectors. One end of a spade will go under there on the back of the controller, and if you have a different sort of controller which are screw connectors, then of course you can use a spade connector for that. A little bit tidier than having bare wire ends, but I've managed with bare wire ends before as well.